This segment of DelmarvaLife is brought to you by Landmark Insurance and Financial Group.
Large enough to serve you, small enough to care. It's a motto that conveys the philosophy of an organization focused on helping small businesses find insurance and financial solutions that best suit the needs of the employer and the employee. That motto is one embodied by Landmark Insurance and Financial Group, and we are joined here today by Jill Hall. She is the president, alongside Colleen Nichols, an insurance consultant. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
So we're obsessed with your motto. We think it's so great. Kind of how did that come about? I love large enough to serve, but small enough to care.
You know, like most staff meetings, we're sitting around, what should our motto be? And one of our employees came up with that probably 20 years ago, and it just fit for what we were doing, just being part of the community. We do a lot, you know, of fundraisers and things, and our clients are our neighbors and our friends. So as we've grown, Landmark, when I started in 1995, we had 5 employees. Now we have 20 employees. So we just felt like we've grown with our clients to become, to try and embody that. Large enough to serve you, small enough to care.
Yeah, and how did you guys get started?
Well, Charlie Mack was down in Crisfield. He started Landmark Insurance in 1979, and he was a local delegate, so he was very involved. He was the mayor of Crisfield. He was very involved in the community. So I'm not quite sure how he decided to go into insurance, because I don't know that anybody ever does. When I grow up, I want to be an insurance agent. So that doesn't happen, but you just kind of fall into it. So he started that back in 1979, grew to it. We opened up another location in Princess Anne. I came along in 1995.
And I want to know how you fell into it, because this story is so great.
Yeah, so I'm from Princess Anne, Maryland, small town, but I could not wait to leave the Eastern Shore when I was 18 years old and move to the big city. So I moved to DC. I wanted to be in corporate America. Then I kind of, in my late 20s, I kind of got tired of the corporate life. And I guess fate had it that I was riding my bike through the neighborhood, and I got hit by a car, broke my leg, and I didn't have health insurance. So too old to be on my parents' plan, in school, didn't have a job with insurance, and so I just figured, with all my degrees, if I was too dumb to know that you needed health insurance, then I should come share my story with other people, and not in the big city that I was kind of getting disillusioned with, but back home, and teach my friends and family about insurance.
And I'm glad you're here to share.
Well,
and
thanks.
So
it's rewarding.
Yeah. And so what kind of services do you guys offer businesses?
So we're full service insurance company. So we offer any kind of liability that the business would need for property and casualty, or health insurance, group health, ancillary benefits. We also have a wonderful wellness program, it's turnkey, that helps reduce costs for our clients, and really keeps all generations in the workforce happy.
That's awesome. And a multi-generational workplace. Why is that something you guys focus on?
Well, I think there's 4 generations, right, in our workforce now. Everything from the baby boomers to Gen Z. So knowing, for employers to know and care about their employees and what their needs are, because every generation is different. Their needs are different. Their touch points, their pain points are different, and knowing all of those is really important. And I feel like even in our business, we have also the multi-generational aspect, and can really bring that home for our clients and help them navigate that.
That's awesome.
Right, and help employers be more aware of that, because we've learned it the hard way too. You know, when I got started, you just did your job. This is what the boss said that you do. Well, that's what you do, and that's the workaholic nature of my generation and the baby boomers. Well, now, and especially since COVID, people have much different expectations about their job and what they're expecting. It's not just about the money. It's about the benefits and the employer caring about them, and that goes back to our motto as well. You know, so it's not just about giving a raise. It's about, okay, we'll reward you. You can have a day off, and here's this really great benefit where you don't have to take time off to go to the doctor. We've got telemedicine benefit, and not just, you know, because you've got an earache, but maybe because you've got some issues going on at home, some personal issues, and you need to speak to a mental health counselor, or you've got somebody, you know, your mother at home needs some help with elder care services. You might need an adult daycare or a specialized attorney. Those resources are out there through some of the benefits that we offer.
I love that you're bringing all this stuff up because it's something maybe I wouldn't even think about, but I love the idea of kind of you guys navigating the changes even of the last few years, you know? So how can folks take advantage of your services?
Well, obviously, give us a call anytime. Most of us, our cell phones are on pretty much all the time. So we're very available. We make ourselves very available to our client, you know, email, website, text message,
Facebook.
pigeon.
It
Doesn't really matter how you
takes.
Yeah, we're available all the time. So I love that about us.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I love that you guys have come in today, and thank you for what you do, and thank you for sharing about it.
Thanks for having
Jill
us.
and Colleen, thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much for having us.